So it's time to show you what came in the mail. Finally, oh my gosh, the way I was checking the little thing that'll tell you when these things will show up, because I was stalking this thing and I was like, when is it gonna come? And it's like, you check me going to the mail when I know it probably ain't there. Just hoping this thing would come so I could see it. And it's here. It's here, y'all. Look at it. Look at it. I feel like it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. So this is the sample letter for the mail club. This is the one that I send out. It's just like, like if you want to really see how it looks before you commit to anything. So there's a digital version of it on my link tree, but this is the printed version, and this is bigger than I thought it'd be. So I'm like, I'm grateful. I'm like, more space to write. But this is how it looks. The verse on top, I put the one that I felt like God wanted me to put on there, which was, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. So I thought that was the verse God wanted me to use. And I have my little QR code so you can listen. So each one will come with like a song that you can listen to. So check that out. When you open it, I just basically wanted to be able to give you guys updates about different things going on with the business, because we have different like branches and stuff. So this will just be like a quick little update page. And then to the bottom, because I didn't want to make everything about me, because the world doesn't revolve around me. There's a part about just like stuff going on in Nigeria as it relates to the Christians there and the persecution that they're currently facing and have been facing, and just little updates and like things we can pray about for them, because we're united, we're a united church. Like even writing this made me realize like this is so important, because it's kind of like it could be us. Like you never know when it's you. And you would hope that when it's you, people would pray. So it's like, it also encouraged me to like, we got to get serious, y'all. More serious than, even if you're serious, more serious, or whatever level of seriousness there is to get, we need to get serious out here, because the world is coming and knocking and they want to take everything. Not in Jesus' name. So, and then the beginning, it's beautiful. So this is a Madras pattern from like where I'm from. I'm from St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. So Madras is very big there. So this is a Madras pattern. This is just my little signature to the bottom. I just really love the color and the signature at all. And I have a picture to the top. My friend was like, I need to go take some professional pictures, but she didn't understand that, like, oh my gosh, I'm not there yet. But one day it might be a professional picture up in the corner for y'all. But for now, it's just a cute little selfie that I took with my phone, okay? And then in the body, I just have like, so this is basically just an intro talking about we and my husband, like where we're from and where we are now and what God's called us to do. So for those of you who don't know, our main business is A Champion for Heaven. Well, not our main business, that's the name of the business, and everything else, like the media, the music, fashion, like even the mail club, like all of it just falls under one umbrella. So this is just basically a little intro, and it also talks about the things you will see. It also talks about the things you'll receive like overall in the mail club. So you receive a message from me, highlighted story. You're gonna receive the song. Sometimes there's gonna be bonus items like on the Explore More page. There's a little coupon. So it's like even if you go check out the digital version, you can still use the coupon for like the merch store that we have, which is also the link in my bio. And then the middle just has a brief message just about faith. So one thing I'll say, at least for this video, so that way you'll go click the link and go read what the message says. Oh, I forgot to talk about the back. So this is the beautiful place where I was born. Oh my gosh. God was so kind to me. I am grateful to have been born here, though living here has its challenges, y'all, which one day I'll probably talk about. It is a beautiful place because God made the place. So I also want to do different stuff with the back. So another aspect that I almost forgot to talk about is that I also want to do like on the link tree specifically for A Champion's Lantern, you'll be able to like submit questions. Like if you want to be like, Elizabeth, like someone at my job, like they fell down the steps today and that really messed me up. And like, how does that apply to scripture? Like, what should I do? And things like that. Like, I don't know if that was too gruesome of an example, but when stuff happened and you like, oh my gosh, some advice would be nice. You could put it in the little form that I have in the link tree, and you could submit a question about like, what do you two think about this, and different things like that. So it's almost like the columnist kind of thing. So this, I don't have a set plan yet. Right now I'm thinking images, but you know, the will of the Lord as I create it with him in mind and praying and stuff to see what will be the back. But right now I'm thinking like really nice images, because sometimes it's like, if it's a nice image this month, you just plop that up on your fridge, put that up by your desk, you put it somewhere and be like, it's a nice little image, just keep up. My husband has a little message for y'all to the bottom. My sweetheart, he's gonna put in a little extra little message for you guys every month, every time I send out one of these. So check it out. And if you notice, you see what I got going on right here? You see it? That's on purpose. Well, this is on purpose, and this is on purpose. So I guess they could be on purpose together. So this is just the sample letter. So the other thing, like if you click the link to basically join the mail club, there's a other option as well for short stories. And if you're like, girl, you know how to tell a story, check out the media page. It can show like, I know how to draft a little something, keep y'all engaged, encouraging your faith and remembering. But the one thing but the one on the media that I'm talking about, the first video that was ever posted, and it's about basically how everyone's walking down the same road. Everybody born, live, did die. Everybody got to die, except the people in the Bible that didn't die, that had a different story going on. But you basically live, born, you die, and a lot of times, like before you come to Christ, like everybody's walking down the same road. We're just doing different things. All of it's still sin. All of us still walking away from God. And it's like, just imagine a world where it's like everybody's black and then people start to turn yellow. And if you're one of the people who's like turned black and you're seeing all of these people in yellow just basically coming alive, it's like, what's going on? And it's just like a narration or something like that, like to kind of show how sometimes it's like you could be in the dark and then you see people coming to the light and it don't make sense, but then eventually it does make sense because you realize the reason they're coming alive is because of Christ. So that's just like a small snippet. If you're like, girl, do you know how to tell a story? I could tell a story. If I had some high school people who used to be there when I used to write stuff in the world, I'd be like, oh, she could tell a story. But I want to tell stories for the Lord. I want to give glory and honor and praise to the one who defeated it all. So that's it. So if you would like to sign up for that, that's also on the link to join the mail club as well. I'm using Post House if you're familiar. And then there's also a bundle where you could do like the story and the letter. So you could do both. So that's also one option as well. So you could do the letter, or you could do the short story, or you could do both. So that's basically it. That's the mail club, y'all. And then hopefully one day to expand into different things, maybe if the Lord allows, because I'd love to do a version of this, because it's like a big, I don't know. You don't know how big my head is, so I can't be like, okay, it's the size of my head. You know how big of however big a hand is, it's a little bigger than a hand, and I don't know size stuff, y'all, but it's about that big. So what else, man? I don't remember what this was related to, but that's how big it is. So in case you need to see like relatively how big this thing is, like backing up, like so you can see it. It's pretty big. So it's a good deal. And plus, you know what I love? Personally, let me go into like what I like about doing a mail club is that I get to actually, I feel like I get to help people. Whether it be that you enjoy this little picture, whether it be like this verse like really impacts you, because sometimes, God be talking to you in your daily life and then things that align. So it's like, imagine God been talking to you to do something to encourage you to take the next step, end that relationship with that person, take the step into this new job, like all these different things. And then it's like, if I would love the opportunity to pray and ask God, what do you want to tell the people? And then for a verse to come to mind, for God to show me something and be able to tell you that, and then impact you, and then help you and encourage you, like that would make me feel so good. I just want to help people in life. So I would be grateful if what I'm doing could impact you and help you pursue God and be more fully devoted to Him than you already are. So that's my goal, to encourage you. But yeah, I think that is it. But I will pray and just check in before I end this video. Nah, girl, I think that's it. So join me for the next video I make about the mail club. I will also like please send in questions. Like even if it's like you ain't that person that have the answer, still send it in. Send in the question. I mean, it could be in the next letter. And the letters go every month. Okay, so bye. Thank you for watching.